have to do for like tonight, right?
No, I was just trying to figure out. The camera's off.
Yeah, because if it isn't, because if it isn't, and you're doing all that, you're just gonna upset yourself by, you're just gonna upset yourself by going nuts on it. So let's not do that.
Isn't that the exact advice you've given me multiple times as well?
Yeah, just take a break. You won't. Just don't go nuts.
All right.
Yeah, no nuts going.
No nuts going.
It's, remember, Al, it's November. No nuts.
No nuts.
Okay, we couldn't get Al his gavel.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been able to make it yet.
We'll do it. We'll have that for next week, probably.
Yeah, I can probably make it.
It's just a lathe job. It shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, shouldn't be.
If I had a lathe, I could do it.
Yeah.
I just don't have a lathe in my house.
I actually think I have a gavel laying around somewhere.
If you have one, bring it. But because we can't really do that. So this week's session, we've got some things. We're gonna meet some people, learn some things, and then get back on the boat.
Yeah.
That's about it, I think.
Hi, Crystal's mom. But yes, we're gonna meet some people, learn some things, get on the boat, and haul.
Where did the thread go?
Right, Al, take it away.
All right, so we are at Summer Pass.
Yes.
And it is like really near the gates of Burn. Like there's just some trees, and you got the whole town. It looks like a car. Apparently. Here's some the gates, and you got like buildings. There's this big town hall.
Out of game.
And we went to like some tavern.
Do you guys have a bottle opener?
Oh, I have a bottle opener on my keychain.
Because this, I wanna drink one of these two drinks from. I'm gonna do the Fireman's Brew, but it's not a twist off.
Oh dang! Is there one left?
Just it's this. This is my only one. But then I also have the Fidel Castro Savannah Banana. That's also not a twist off. But I'm taking that one home today because I'm putting it on my desk. I collect those. They're from Rocket Fizz. I collect those.
Oh, cool.
It's just a tad quiet. I'm not sure you guys know that. Give me one second.
This is gonna be the first use of the
I
bottle
got
opener.
it.
Pigeon. That'll be the
I was
first
getting
use.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Are you sure it's not them who just have it very?
No. Our shit is low as hell. We were barely even hitting the. We weren't even hitting the yellow. We were like down here.
Well, damn.
On max. When we were yelling, we were down like here. So we're gonna up our.
It's a bottle opener.
Sounds good right now.
Okay.
That's
Well,
actually
if it's good
gonna
right
be
now,
the
then
first
it's good
time
right
it's
now.
used.
Spoons.
Are you sure it's not them who just have it very? No. It's being used.
That's so exciting.
Thank you.
Just like me.
You left off at it looks like a car.
Summer Pass looks like a car. So Summer Pass is like very highly decorated. There's like streets with lights on them like all around the town.
What, you think I'm gonna stab you?
The whole
It was on the floor.
the whole area looks like
Yes.
they like it's preparing for some warm summer evening.
So did you take my idea that I put that I sent you in DMs?
There's no carnival in the town right now.
Okay. I was wondering if you were gonna do like the whole festival thing.
But it's very festive. Like it's decorated.
Lots
to be
of
festive.
people around.
Lots of people
well.
around. Like it's like there's tourism
good.
happening constantly.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Strauss, get to work.
Oh no.
I am working right now. Can't you see?
I mean, like,
Oh.
get to work.
I see. Yeah, good thing I just installed some more pockets on this.
Anyway, we have a destination.
We do.
Where is that? Where is that bigger house looking fanciest house in the town place? That's good. That's a way of putting it. Considering it's probably the biggest house in town, it's probably not hard to miss.
This
Yeah.
place is.
Well,
I was gonna say out of game. This place is built like a. If this place is built like a car, it's probably on its hood.
this is the
Fancy house. Okay, that's where.
So it's in the trunk.
yeah. Well, usually towns like these have, you know, my grandpa used to have this big castle next to a town. And he always said that big things go in the corner where they can look over the rest. So I assume your fancy house will be probably elevated over the town.
Not breaking character.
Did his voice get higher?
It does that sometimes.
Maybe. It depends.
Did he reverse puberty?
We need to go back to the priest. I don't think we got all of the dirt, if you know what I'm talking about. I think we missed his balls.
My balls! What'd you do with my balls? Right there.
Is that the house?
Yes, that's the house. Right over there. That's probably what you're looking for.
Then let's get going.
Onward! Oh, I'm glad they had my wand off that time.
God, some of these tourists are
Learning.
freaks. You should
I'm
see some of the stuff I've
learning.
been taking.
Oh yeah. Roll a sleight of hand check. Difficulty class 10.
Why?
You'll find out.
Alright.
We're going to one of my people. We're going to my people character's house. What's going on?
He's
You'll
gonna rob
say.
them, obviously.
I was told to go start pickpocketing around since there's a lot of
If you
tourism.
rob a level 20 sorcerer, Strauss, you're an idiot.
It's not. Don't worry.
Alright, what do I roll? D20?
D20. You have to roll at least a 10, and it's a sleight of hand check.
I rolled exactly a 10.
Okay.
Wow.
Let me see what you get.
And my sleight of hand is +6.
Is there anything good in here? Well, there's 92 pages, so probably. And none of them are loading. One of them's loading.
One of them are loading.
One of them are loading.
Where are rings? You're getting a ring.
You know, at least one of them are loading.
Question that's never asked: is our children learning? It's a quote from George W. Bush.
You know what? He just randomly says that. Everyone just looks at him confused.
I'm trying to get the fucking thing to load so that we can look at the rings
I don't know.
or something like that you're gonna grab.
I just realized something with our ship. We don't have a surgeon anymore. That was Sariel. Our ship no longer has a surgeon.
Oh no!
Well, I know how to sew.
Well, I guess Strauss is our new surgeon. Wait, Strauss is already the quartermaster.
You can do both.
Alright.
Wait, I'm good.
You take. All right, John. You take
You're good with
a pair of deadhead pennies
Oh.
from a person's back pocket. Well, and let me explain what happens here. You as you go to grab this guy, but he's all in black. He's in mourning clothes. And you slip into this guy's pocket and pull out two deadhead pennies. You feel this strong magic to him. Roll for Arcana, difficulty 14.
Oh no.
Does Strauss have to do it himself? What is Strauss's Arcana?
No. If he wants an assisted check, you can do that.
I was gonna say Evel's Arcana
Oh, yeah.
is +7.
So, our +7 for assisted check.
Yeah.
So he takes. So
You're rolling for her to check.
Alright.
does it take Evel's Arcana?
1.
Reroll.
Does it take Evel's Arcana?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, 'cause Strauss has no Arcana.
Nat 20.
Nat 20!
Okay.
He didn't even need Evil.
So you alone find out that just have a sudden burst of realization that these 2 pennies were that these 2 pennies are meant to you put them on the eyes of the recently deceased so that they can't be raised as zombies.
What the fuck?
The guy was in mourning clothes. He was going to put it on the eyes of his dead relative.
Strauss just started the zombie apocalypse.
To make sure that they didn't turn into a zombie.
Oops.
Well, I got 2 dead pennies and a crumpled up divorce paper, so...
Divorce paper? Let me read that.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fucking hell, you're right. Bro, she's stacked. The hell is she? Oh. Brothel worker. Makes sense.
Of course,
Everything
of
makes
course.
sense now.
The name looks familiar.
What's the name?
Susan. There's a lot of them, though.
There are a lot of Susans. Now, can we get to the place we need to get so that we can actually, do
Alright.
things?
Okay, so you guys arrive at this big fancy house, and in front of you are like these 2 wooden oversized doors with like those knockers that have lion heads holding the rings. Just like very generic. So knockers.
Come on, even my doorknob back home are more creative than this.
I gently open the door.
Well, you can't just go in there.
Out of game, did nobody get that reference?
No.
Doki Doki
Oh
Literature
no, I
Club?
gently opened the door.
No!
Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yeah, you're not gonna get the reference.
So, Doki Doki Literature Club, spoiler alert for guys who
Spoiler
don't...
alert for like,
Well,
how old's the game now?
For like, however much, but there's a part,
Huh?
and it's
What are you doing?
It's basically a part where
I don't know.
Your childhood friend dies.
hangs herself, and you just walk in on it.
Anyway, because I've got potentially one or 2 characters coming in. If I'm them, I'm standing. So I don't make things too confusing. If I'm standing, I'm them. If I'm sitting, I'm my
Yeah, and if I'm standing, I am fucking Birdman.
Okay.
And you're the other guy.
And Hamed.
You can just tell by my voice.
Yeah.
We knock. So if we knock on the door, and then as soon as you go to knock, it's opened by this giant. I mean,
Why is he opening the door? It's Venon's house.
the guys wouldn't they already be meeting?
A few of them are there. I doubt the Grand Wizard is there.
Not the Grand Wizard.
I just had a dumb idea. What if it's fucking Scamson?
Roselle's prequel characters doesn't exist or planned yet, so they're not there.
I was
So-
thinking Nakra could open the door.
At Venon's house, okay. Sure.
Just because Venon's probably talking to somebody.
Probably it is her house.
She's talking to somebody, so she's like, "Go open the door."
Most likely keeping Caroline in check.
Yeah. So the door gets opened by this like 6'8" donned and bald eagle.
Bald eagle.
Donned in solid gold plate armor.
Oh no, a furry!
You are not who lives here.
Well, damn.
No, I am most certainly not.
That's some expensive looking armor there. What carat is that?
It's furry.
It's 18.
Not bad, not bad.
Take it and you die.
I've got plenty of gold back home.
Good. I should also mention he's wearing this cloak over his armor that's adorned with holy symbols, and the radiating light and as you go near him, you feel like more at ease and safer from this thing. And also, he's carrying. Let me find a picture of it. It's called the Holy Avenger. It's this sword.
Oh wow.
Got wings.
But it's a gigantic machete. Or like what's that one sword that like the Aztecs had that was like covered in obsidian?
I have no idea.
I think it's like a malaquidal or something like that. It's one of those. It's an Aztec looking weapon, but it's the Holy Avenger. Roll for history. Who's got the highest history?
Evil's +7.
No, it would be Ferniac.
Evil's +7.
Evil's +7. Roll. The difficulty 20.
So at least a 13.
Mhm.
2.
Roll again.
Well, I'm
4.
sure this is working.
Is anybody else gonna roll for history?
I'll roll for history.
Kennedy's +4,
What is
but
your
apparently my dice aren't
If
working.
I
Mine
if I
is
have a
3.
big thing on history,
Mine
too.
is-
Kennedy's is 4, but my dice aren't working today.
Okay, everybody roll.
Strauss is a 3, so if
I'm
I just
not
get a
rolling
17.
Where's my history?
A 17
Strauss got it
exactly!
again! Strauss got another
Wow.
history check today!
Dang.
Apparently Strauss read the history books today.
So
I mean, Strauss is a thief. He would know about, rare artifacts.
so the holy symbols on his cloak are the holy symbols of the legendary Ukari Sentinels. They're basically the paladin version of SEAL Team 6. And to get in, there's like 10 trials. One of them includes you have to defeat a lich single-handedly. Not just by yourself, with one arm tied behind your back.
Dang.
With a sword, no arm, no shield, and you have to defeat you have to defeat a master swordsman in combat with one arm tied behind your back. Like that's one of the 10 trials to become one of these. And he's got the armor, which means he has to have done it. Because if you wear the armor and you haven't done it, the armor kills you.
Oh.
Alright, so, this guy's the real deal. Don't fuck with him.
I kind of figured that already when we went to the house of a sorcerer who was a hero of old.
You don't want to know how we got that armor.
Wow.
Single-handed combat, and by that I mean single-handed combat. No armor, just a sword, versus a master swordsman.
Holy crap.
Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 other feats of combat. Leading a successful war party into a victory. Stealing a horse and bringing it back to camp. Physically grappling a man and touching him without killing him. And without being harmed. Taking at least 10 people in battle without taking a wound. And then there's some other ones. There's some other ones I can't remember.
So,
Been a while.
This guy's the real shit.
Clearly.
That's one scary furry.
Arakaka.
Ferniac, you're
Nah.
gonna get yourself killed.
Right.
So,
Those things.
we were here for Venom, but you are obviously not her. Where is she?
What makes you worthy of the presence of Venom?
Ferniac?
I mean, from what I know, she worked with my great-grandfather.
And, my grandfather was the Grand Wizard of, Fancita.
And he's telling the truth. The priest himself can confirm.
The high priest can confirm?
Yes.
I grew up with the Grand Wizard as my grandfather and his 3 friends.
It is highly likely.
Oh, the good
It is highly likely that Venom worked with both of their
Oh,
grandfathers.
I'm a sorcerer!
Your wand. Let me see it.
Careful, it's a little... You wave it around, it'll do some crazy stuff.
He flicks it, and a gigantic, he flicks it out the door, and a gigantic plume of fire. of not just fire, of holy fire.
Holy fire.
Bursts out from the from the thing. And the dude didn't even say anything, didn't wave it in a certain way, doesn't have any material. You literally just points, boom, it fires out.
Damn, Fernie.
Holy fire!
Why can't you be like that? God.
I don't know.
Even my ancestors taught me their tricks.
I've seen this wand before.
Ah, you have.
I fought alongside the man who carried the sword.
Ah, you
Sword?
did.
Or wand. Sorry. Fucked up. Have stood beside the man in battle who carried this wand. The last day I saw him was the day I became a sentinel. He led me to the armor I now wear. This is definitely his wand.
Huh.
And if you can control it even tangentially,
Wait.
you have earned my respect.
Well, I did figure out to turn it off so it would have stopped
Is
spouting
this-
wild
is there
magic
something
everywhere.
notable about being able to use it?
Was that in game or out of game? Both?
In game.
In game. Okay. It's a very, very dangerous weapon.
Well,
Oh,
you've noticed
weapon.
that. He waves it around and bad things happen, but
What bad things?
Wild magic.
wild magic.
Simple.
But when he died, I used it just fine.
He died?
Yeah, but we
Who killed him?
he did. But I took care of him. I carried around his pot. He turned into a
Naka
plant.
draws his sword, points it at Strauss's throat.
Keeps
Is
And
the
then-
sewing in game or out of game?
I'm repairing my coat still.
Should Venom come out and realize someone's about to die in her own house?
Wait,
A little bit.
before you fire, I have a question. I pull out the photo of my grandpa on it. Did you know this man?
And John, this is out of game. John has said, I think, things on side. He's in this very house. He's one of the people here.
He looks at him like a grandpa. He just says I. Weird man that guy was. Weird man that guy was.
So you
I don't
do know
know.
him.
He's the only other person I know of who's anywhere near his insanity is my dear nephew, Kura.
Kura?
What?
I know that name.
He flicks the sword back. I mean, he literally just throws the sword up in the air, and it just shoots back into its slot, like magically back into its hilt, into its sheath. And he goes, scabbard.
Well, I knew he was insane. That's why my father did not let me talk to him.
My nephew Kura, lost cause that man. He was definitely not the
Well, lost cause is a little bit of an understatement.
Yeah.
Well, we met him like a few days back, maybe, possibly by now. I don't know. And
Didn't he try to kill us?
yeah, he tried to maybe sort of possibly squash us. But then he got
Don't wave the wand around. Oh yeah, I forgot. You get the thing now. You don't do that. Yeah.
What?
Wait, he died. He was dead during the dragon battle, so he doesn't know that Kura.
He doesn't know that Kura helped him.
But maybe maybe to explain the
say.
confusion. Someone could have told him,
Yeah.
or maybe to explain the confusion. Like, I'm thinking if talk with plants exists, that means he can hear the outside world. So
Yeah.
maybe he just remembers some like.
He remembers
echo of
hearing
his-
the voice.
Yeah, he remembers hearing the voice, hearing the battle. So that's why he's confused. So he just stops right there. He's like, Actually, I don't know. I only remember that when he tried to kill us. I think
He was here again just recently.
he was when.
When you
Oh.
were
You
plant.
were dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh
We
yeah.
fought a dragon. He showed up with some salesman looking person,
Wait, when
and
he
they
still
sent the
eat?
dragon to the abyss.
Salesman?
A dragon? You guys look like you got not a scratch on you. What did you do to that thing?
They got sent to the. It was sent to the abyss, and we really didn't take any damage.
Ezra says, "No, it wasn't us," and then Knocker goes, "No, it was my nephew.
And
Strongest sorcerer, strongest user of the dark arts I've ever seen."
you were also just freaking him out about a salesman.
Aye, that picture. Apparently, the guy you showed me the picture of is a traveling salesman now. Goes by the name of Spam or Spamden or Scams, and he goes by a different name now. But
When should she show up? This is her house.
she can show up now.
She can show up.
Show up whenever. It's
Right.
your character.
Scamson would be his name, and he should be here.
You rang?
There you are. Jeez.
Jesus Christ, you're gayer than my nephew.
Gay. I'll have you know I have a wife and child. I've not seen them in a few millennia yet.
Out of game, I've got the wrong fucking person. I thought you were Diksha.
Diksha. No, Diksha has a very gay German accent.
Very gay German accent.
German accent.
And we're demonetized. If you didn't know, we've been demonetized for a fucking while. But yeah, that's definitely gonna get us demonetized.
But he's got that oh, actually that was nice. Buy me dinner next time.
Sigmund Freud. Yeah. I think he has issues with his mother. With his mother. Fucking shit. You're gay because you have issues with your mother. Or I have no issues with your mother. That's the type of shit that Diction should say.
Don't worry. I have no issues with your father. Anyways, back on track.
So why are you all in my house?
Because I have no idea.
Question.
Okay, let us hear.
That scrawny little kid in the robes holds out a game. What's his name? The Grand Wizard's name?
We don't know yet.
He would know.
No, I had.
Ferniak doesn't even know.
Ferniak doesn't know it.
family.
It is up to Al. It's up to Al if the Grand Wizard even told his own party his real name.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know if maybe because he helped sponsor Nakra to become a new card.
Maybe he knows his name. He was just told not to actually use it.
He was told not to say it. That's
Yeah.
it. That scrawny little kid in the robes holds his wand.
His?
His.
I believe the word you're looking for is Grand Wizard.
Well,
Yes.
it was when it was 5. You know, he kept a few. He said this one was one of his favorites, so yeah, I guess he put a lot of trust in me, huh? A little too much trust in me, huh?
Getting better.
Yeah.
He hasn't died yet.
Well,
We don't talk about that.
yeah, he did, but he's better.
It wasn't his fault. My family does not be
Well, I
really
got
good
better.
self-defense.
She turned into a newt. I got better.
Well, they got better.
So,
Hey, not my fault. My father taught me really good self-defense.
you're here for a history lesson of sorts to find out about our time in the Grand Wizard.
That's when another guy comes in, and he's got these magnificent, these majestic, glorious, flowing wizard robes. And he's wearing, like, the Fantasia hat. And
my
he's
God.
got the staff. His staff has the same pattern as his robes.
Also, Caroline comes in
Oh.
and Ben has to frickin' grab her.
Yeah, then Caroline bolts in like she's trying to spear tackle him.
No, you don't!
Oh, that
Is it
Oh.
kinky she's holding her by a chain from her neck from the collar she never took off? Yes. Is it saving everyone from getting killed?
Yes!
Also, yes.
Fuck yeah.
that is.
Isn't kinky? Only if you're into that sort of thing. Can you control your dog, please?
That's
The-
what I've been doing for 35 years.
I know. I've been here for many of those 35 years, and let me just say...
that.
Call me a dog again and I'll... Ben, and let me go so I can kill him!
That.
Says go on with the collar. Anyway, and then this guy, and the other guy comes in.
I'm
The other
giving
guy
you a bar
comes
because
in.
I have my limits.
The guy comes in and just like, and all of a sudden he just like does this towards Caroline, and these bands come up and like like straight jacket restrainer. They are like what is it in Doctor Strange, the Crimson Bands of Shitterack?
Oh yeah.
He's got like the bands that can like restrain you. He uses that.
Okay.
And he's got this big staff that has the same color pattern as the robes that Ferdiak has.
Okay.
Is he,
So-
is he,
Wait,
is
what
he
was it?
a
Would that be?
prequel
Would that
character?
have been
That's the
special
other
to
guy.
him though?
No. Well, it's in the same style. So
The
let me
same
explain.
style.
So he has the robes. Ferdiak has the robes of the Magi. This is the staff of the Magi.
Oh, okay.
They're
that's
a
right,
matching pair. They're a
The
matching
priest
set.
made him new ones. Yeah.
He has the set. So yeah, well he's got his robes and staff of the Magi, but it's like a different, more legendary version or something like that.
Okay.
That'll help now, but you realize this always makes her more feisty later on for me.
That didn't sound sexual at all.
I mean,
You can't avoid it with Caroline.
if you need a solution, I've got one for you. 5 grams of pure crack cocaine.
That's gonna make everything worse.
Or it'll kill her.
Hold on, wait. I've got one. I don't remember where I got it from, but it's supposed to have a calming effect. Here, have a blunt.
The wizard then just snaps and a flame comes up from his fingers. like he's just helping a brother out. Also, I should mention the
That's the
wizard.
good shit.
The wizard is black. Just so we know, he's a black man. Or no, he's Arab. He's Arabic, but he's very dark-skinned Arabic.
Okay.
He looks like he's from like Saudi Arabia, but like darker skinned Saudi Arabia. And he goes, Hamid Al-Shazari, my name. I studied under the Grand Wizard, the actual wizard, Grand Wizard.
Ah, so my grandfather.
No. Severin the First.
Oh, the first one. The one before my no, wait. The one a couple grandpas back.
Yes. 4 greats.
There were
At least
4
try to remember your family history.
Trying to. Yeah, I am trying to.
Don't worry. I'll just read his mind.
Although, to be fair, I only just learned about my grandpa's apparently scamps and Strauss.
Grabs you like right by the hair and just starts like caressing your fucking head. But he's just like, ah.
Wow, this feels queer.
You learned what the word meant.
I did.
Good job.
Yay!
Kura then appears
Thank
behind
you.
And what is wrong with being queer?
He grabs
He didn't say there was
him
anything
by the
wrong.
head, and then after
Well,
a
how
while
do you know I'm
he
happily married
releases.
to my husband.
And he's like, oh. He's our man.
Well, of course I am.
He's the guy we've been looking for 3 decades.
I figured that out after we found out he was related
You know
to the
the
Grand Wizard.
well, you know he's the 7th son of the 7th son. The person who's gonna bring peace to the universe.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we
universe.
That guy just to bring balance to the elements and shit.
About which universe, though?
This one,
Ah, damn.
dumbass.
Some of the other ones I've seen could use some peace.
Yeah, that's true. Some of the ones I've seen are a little bit I don't know. Fuck it. Garbage.
If he brings peace to this universe, what the fuck happened to my ancestors?
Drugs.
He's clean. He's just still following the criminal family business.
So drugs.
We steal. We don't make drugs.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, so
How about drugs?
you guys still do that?
Okay, fine. The fourth did drugs.
So how to get? I was referencing House. You know that scene where he's just like, he's like, well, he's a criminal. So how about drugs? He was toxic. He was clean. The toxic was clean. Okay, how about drugs? That's what I was referencing.
But the fifth is clean. Except for alcohol.
I cut that shit back a while ago. Alright.
I'll take the dash.
Only if you haven't read The Cask of Amontillado.
I've heard of it, but I don't remember the plot.
Good! Come down to my basement. I need help with the grouting anyway. Well, then his rep comes up to all of them. He's just like, what?
That's That's a good question.
Oh shit! I remember you. No, I don't.
You don't. I'm the guy. I'm the bloke who. I'm the lad who fucking put a fog cloud over a dragon's head so we could move about him without him seeing. And the also is the guy who helped the other dude, incapacitate the dragon so that we didn't get hit.
Oh, I vaguely remember you.
And then you shot him into a portal of the abyss.
Yes.
That sounds like something he'd do.
I sent him to my in-laws' home.
That sounds like something he'd do as well.
And my nephew probably did the portal.
That sounds like something he'd do.
That he did.
He needs. I told him time and time again. Cthulhu will be a bad influence on you. Stop doing that. Well, look at what happened now. It doesn't work. He never.
Why are you talking about my wife like that?
Curran never remarried.
I said my wife.
Cthulhu?
Yes.
You married Cthulhu!
You never told us this after 35 years!
I've been around.
Oh, clearly.
Hamed pulls out, he like snaps his fingers, and a piece of paper comes out. It's a fucking divorce agreement. It's fucking divorce papers. He just hand stamps the divorce papers. You're gonna want these.
I mean, there's not many other available, like, bachelorettes that can match my lifespan.
I'm immortal, but I don't think you want me.
No, you're too sane.
What do you mean?
He
Strauss.
doesn't want you without a prenup, that's what he means.
Strauss. No, Scamson. There's two of you now. This is getting confusing. You after 35 years, you should know she's not sane.
Still more sane than me.
The amount of times she's tried to kill someone,
That's
especially the Grand
fucking
Wizard, just because she wanted to be stronger than him.
The amount of times I have killed someone.
I'm not gonna be here for you two trying to do an insane off. So you guys are here to learn about the Grand Wizard, right?
Yeah.
I assume, and also
Mostly
to find
him. I've already learned about my past, because he's fucking right here.
I'm still curious about that wand. And why, if it's so important, why, when he was dead, why did I have an easy time with it?
I don't know.
You
I
had...
suspect that this little clock here does something important.
Before we start answering
Maybe
questions,
something as basic as time travel. I don't
you're
know.
answering ours.
Okay.
Time travel actually is pretty easy.
It is.
How did he die?
Yes.
Strauss
Wow.
killed him?
You what?
It was self-defense.
Not
Oh,
really.
Good God.
No.
Self-defense.
Don't worry, I'll read his mind.
You don't want to go in there.
Too late. Is everything okay?
He takes after me.
Why are there two of them?
There's more.
At least I'm in control of my insanity.
Are you sure?
You're a liar. You didn't shoot him in self-defense.
That's what I said. Nobody ever listens to
You murdered
Jimmy.
him.
It was self-defense of my pride.
No, I never what?
And don't worry, ma'am, I'm listening to you perfectly fine.
Well,
And don't worry, ma'am, I'm listening to you perfectly fine.
well, you're good in some chained up demons books.
That's very much appreciated.
Well, at least I got something going for me.
Just remember, so for those of you who don't for those of you who don't know, Hamed is a divination wizard, which means that all of his powers come from like becoming omnipresent or becoming like omnipotent and like omnipresent. So he knows pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
But so he can like read minds. He can like he can like see you inside your armor and know you're a woman.
I imagine at this point I would just have my helmet off.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we all know.
Everyone knows you're a woman.
I hope so.
Why does that remind me of the fucking scene from It? Just, I know your secret, your dirty little secret.
Yeah, my dirty little secret is I'm a girl. It's a terrible.
I mean, if you haven't watched, then yeah, it is a dirty secret.
The joke finally landed.
Wow.
took it a while. Anyway.
Yeah, that's because you get none.
That's that question.
Well, second of all, why did you shoot him point blank in the face with a blunderbuss full of ball bearings?
He had it coming.
He did not.
He really is your grandson, is he?
Like I said, he takes after me.
I mean, if you saw that, you saw that he hit me too and wounded me too. You don't see me pulling anything out on him.
That's because you couldn't. You can't kill him.
Well, I wouldn't really want to, so yeah, that makes sense.
No, you cannot kill him.
Okay. What does that mean?
Are you kidding? It means I'm invincible!
He was able to kill you.
Not exactly.
Don't wait again.
Clearly.
know what that thing's capable of. Don't wave it again.
Let's turn it off.
Doesn't matter.
I think.
Give that fucking thing.
Hey, come on. Even I know them.
Now
It's off.
I'm gonna have to agree here. Don't wave that thing around.
Anyway,
That's why
Even
I
I know the
confiscate
stock
it
market
from
price
him
of that
multiple
thing.
times.
have you ever heard of a little phenomenon called? Who the fuck? I'm Hamed. Have you ever heard of a phenomenon called soul binding?
No.
Kind of.
It's where I know you have. It's where two people's souls become so intertwined that they become each other.
What, my soul and Ferniax?
I
Why?
Huh?
Is that what the voices in my head are?
No. the
Oh,
voices-
is that why I'm always chained up by you? No, you're just insane.
And a freak.
Yes, she is. We all.
And
This is quite the
you're,
lover's quarrel.
No, you're a freak. You're schizophrenic.
Is there
You
a difference?
And we're canceled. Goodbye, everybody.
The difference being one's a career and one's a mental sickness.
Yeah. The difference between what's a career and what's a mental sickness.
Which one's which?
Well, a schizophrenic is a schizophrenic is a freak with standards. That's how that goes. I need to get my banana fucking drink. I'm gonna get my
I need to get
I'm gonna get my banana drink sponsored by Fidel Castro.
Is this just our taste of how the prequel's gonna act with our characters? Because this is great.
Well,
I remember that Fidel Castro. I made some great deals with him.
out of game, Fidel Castro.
Oh my god.
Fidel Castro. Need your fucking thingamajiggy again. Your spoon.
Oh, right, the spoon.
Didn't he have something to do with pigs?
It had a lot to do with communism and
Yeah.
being wrong.
He was not a good business partner. He never paid.
Say, while we're here, Strauss, you said you're
Which one?
my Strauss.
Alright.
You said we made the discovery, and you said that your grandfather's from the Horn of Burn generation, and he's right here.
Oh shit! While I'm at it, give me your character sheet.
Who's?
Kennedy's. There's the fucked up things on his attacks.
Oh yeah, the weapons.
Also, I'm changing your weapon.
Kennedy's weapon.
You're getting a cutlass.
Oh shit. So rapier to cutlass.
Cutlass.
Alright.
You get a sailor's cutlass,
Nice.
which is like an officer's cutlass. It looks like it's like an actual thing. It's like a symbol of nobility.
The horn generator. I remember something about that. Yeah, he, as far as we know, he was of Gen H. So,
That explains a lot.
there was a... What do you mean that explains a lot?
You're good.
You.
That explains quite a lot.
Explains a little too much, if you ask.
Isn't
me.
the carabine supposed to be +6?
Can't believe you guys are just...
Carbine?
Yeah. Weren't those wrong? Those supposed to be like 6, and that, or was that from some effect he had?
No, those are supposed to be +4, not +6.
Man, you guys are very memory not found. Can't believe you forgot about the sludge.
Sludge?
Sludge.
Yes, the sludge.
I don't think I even know what you're talking about, and nor do I want to.
No, all of them are +7s. That's right.
That was the transition from the me you remember and the file not found.
He gets like this sometimes. Well,
Circle back to the whole.
soul binding.
He's missing.
Soul binding, yes. So, can you guys like
you got it. He just says, fuck it. And he creates this ward around you, like our group, and him, and everybody else gets pushed out, and then after that, it's a silent spell outside of the ward. Everything inside, so all of our characters, right now characters, and then Hamed, are inside this ward. Everybody else is silent outside, so that they can bicker outside without us being ignored.
So the only people in would be Venom, Caroline, your two, and Ferniac.
The only people who are out are Venom, Caroline, Scamson, and Nakra.
Why would Venom and Caroline be out?
Bickering.
Yazari is trying to explain something, and they're just bickering, like, they're just having their fucking, wife bickering.
Guess we'll not learn about my grandpa today. We can do it another time, I guess.
Oh no, we'll learn about them soon. They just need to deal with their petty
Guess
squabble.
I'll just sit down then,
Bullshit.
because I think my current characters are in.
No! There's a problem with this soul binding, because, I've seen Fortel, and he pulls out this, in this area, it's a bag or something, or in his robes, he pulls out this crystal ball, and my money falls off.
The orb.
The orb.
Do you ponder that?
I do ponder the orb.
I thought it was just a legend.
I ponder the orb.
My God.
There's more.
No.
he puts his hands on the orb, and it shows this image. It shows like a video. Not like it shows a YouTube video,
Oh hey!
and it's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh hey! OrbTube!
And well, he said he cuts to a series of things. One of which
Fucking Windows Movie Maker.
one of which is it all of a sudden you guys see the characters see themselves as little dolls on a table surrounded by 5 giant Goliath gods.
Wait, what? Us?
What the hell?
That
And then it cuts away after like a frame. It cuts away from that to it shows Jimvia and Ferniac. It shows them. It shows like them, and then it cuts and it's like their souls combining. And then it shows a clock spinning. It looks quite a lot like this one. It starts to spin forward rapidly, and then it stops at dead 12 o'clock. The 12 has been replaced with 13. No. It starts right at 6 o'clock, which has been replaced with 666 o'clock.
Oh.
And then it cuts and it shows this desert, and it shows a being beyond anything you've ever comprehended in terms of horror and fear and pain and bloodshed, crawling out from the sand, and in front of him is a man in his wizard robes, standing there commanding it with his staff, with his wand.
I disappear and this thing shows up. Is that me?
How are we looking at?
There's a war coming in Kavatan. There is a way we can stop it.
How?
The power of stupidity!
Actually, you're pretty much right.
No way.
what?
I was going to punch him again.
Well, I think it's kind of important to be punched.
He is important.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
way
we
too
should all
important.
lessen
Important
the
people
punches.
You
still
must
get injured.
die.
Again? Why?
Tis a sacrifice devoted, bewitched.
I mean, man's pointing a gun at me.
Hey, is this barrier bulletproof as well?
You said he needed to die.
Not now.
Alright, fine.
His death must come at the end.
So you're saying I will die again?
He must give his soul in exchange for the Seraphim's mercy. At which point, the gods will come down and bring forth the second coming, and then the third. I remember that. It makes that. Well, that makes no sense right now. In order to stop the second coming, we must create the third.
Third coming of what?
God.
How do we do that?
The answers you seek are right in front of you.
Apple juice.
What, my coat?
Somebody clip that! Please, somebody clip that! Please clip that!
My
Well,
back is to it, so I'm not
The
sure
only
what
thing
they
in front of
see.
me is this ancient ass coat that I'm fixing up.
Ass
Ass
coat.
coat. Anyway, he says.
You focus on ass and not ancient. I mean, this coat's from a country that doesn't
ancient
even...
ass!
Ancient ass.
Ancient.
This coat's from a country that doesn't even exist.
Ancient ascot. Alongside a big collection of futuristic dicky collars.
Actually, wait. You're an all-knowing guy, right? Do you know what the hell a Yugoslavia is?
He then ponders this orb again. They're not well liked, I'll tell you that. For it looks like there's a few decades there where oh god, he gets into power, and then he does, and then he invades where? Ah, shit. And he like puts the orb down. 'Tis a terrible place.
Well,
This is a silly place.
'Tis a silly place.
This is silly.
well, you see, my coat's kind of from there, so...
Your coat traveled dimensions, my friend. Not just dimensions, universes.
What?
I've done some studying.
Also, is the barrier still up? Because Strauss is out of the barrier, they're in the barrier.
Well, I guess
Skamson is not in. He lifts
Strauss
the
and
barrier a little
Skamson's
bit.
not.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys going to stop bickering now?
It,
So we can get to fucking work.
I have been silent. I've just been keeping her.
It looks like he's having a
tied
mental
back.
breakdown, actually.
Oh, no.
The sludge. The sludge!
He's going on about the sludge again.
He then hits
Not
sleep
the
spell.
sludge.
A sleep
What's
spell.
that?
Right on Skamson, and it just hits he's instantly out. Great acting.
Uh-oh.
Cool, it's just me and her out here now.
This wonderful acting is sponsored by Trade Coffee. No.
This is why I took
No,
acting
no,
classes.
it's not. No, we're not sponsored by Trade Coffee. We're sponsored by Temu.
We're sponsored by.
Oh, no.
Oh no! We don't point the Temu sponsored it.
We're sponsored by Circus LA, because that's where I learned that shit.
We're sponsored by a bucket of fuck.
Bucket of
We're
fuck.
sponsored by the Box of Doom today.
We're sponsored by a box of cocks.
The bag of
The
sex.
The bag of
Did we
sex.
finish up rapping, talk about like the what we're looking at as the key stuff? Are they?
It's the apple juice. Yeah.
Are
we-
our
it's the apple
people
juice.
characters done questioning, and our characters can question now?
Well, he says the answers you seek, or he says the answers you seek will come in your questions. I think he says something like that. The answers you seek will be found in the questions you ask.
Okay.
I'm still just confused about you saying my co-traveled universes.
I'm confused about so much.
I'm confused
This
about
was,
everything.
from what I was told, this was my grandpa's coat at one
I'm
point.
with you there.
I'm
Inshallah, he
glad.
didn't take it from the place I thought he took it.
Man.
Inshallah, I hope he didn't take it from the land that
Bad about those souls.
from a
Nope.
bad universe. Oh wait, what's this universe called? Earth.
It's all just random cringe if you ask me.
Ah, fuck. he goes, what universe did that come from? Earth. Damn! Damn it! It's terrible.
Earth? That's where the next of my generation are from.
Why are you awake?
Sleep, bitch. That'll work. Inshallah, that worked.
Alright.
What causes the soul
I-
binding?
I'm concerned about that.
God's
Because the next of
will.
his generation is my children.
Oi!
I'm just worried for my next of kin.
Your next of kin are fine. The people around them are fucked.
Well, at least
Tip it
they're,
how you will. Anyway.
at least they're keeping up the family business.
We're ready for your questions, whatever they are.
Okay.
Who wants to ask them?
I think I've asked a lot already.
My only concern is my family now, but at least they're
I
fine.
have
I'm
no
assuming
questions.
I'm assuming
I am
it's probably
completely
gonna end
brain
up being
dead.
Ferniak or Eastroth that do the questions. Because my character,
Israel.
I don't know what's
It's
going on
Riff.
with my character.
Evel, Kennedy, and Nanami are all in the room together. They're all in this war.
They're
all in the
listening because they're tame. I'm assuming Caroline is calmed down now, and so they can probably let in Venom now.
bubble. Yeah, so Venom comes in. And by the way, Gizari can just put her in the Crimson Bands again, which he never does anyway. His magic can go through his ward, but nothing can get into, but he can shoot things out of it. Well, in Israel goes, well, first question. What causes that out of this?
What? What?
And
What
then
does
he
what
goes,
now?
He goes, soul binding comes from God's desire. It's unknown as to what causes it, but Alhamdulillah, it's always for a good purpose, as far as I've seen. But
So that explains why I was able to use the wand.
I said, yes, what?
Okay.
My wording. I said a great thing. Not a good thing. Not a lawful thing. A great thing. Terrible, maybe. Horrible, maybe. But great. Terrible, yes. But great. I was trying to say it in a way that J.K. Rowling wouldn't sue me for. And then he goes, next question?
Terrible but great.
How many peas are exactly in one pod?
He's the grandson of the Grand Wizard.
I think it varies.
I heard rumors that pineapples grow on trees.
Next question.
Wait.
Next person.
You know what, Ferniak, fuck you. I'm gonna ruin your life.
You know that
Pineapples
sounds
are
great.
considered berries.
Berries? Oh, you know that makes sense.
That he gets, apparently.
He gets that apparently. Well, he gets that
I
apparently.
will
Well,
understand.
you
I
said
will-
grandson of the Grand Wizard. This is exactly the kind of thing that the Grand Wizard would do every single goddamn day of his life. We all know this. Everybody knows that the Grand Wizard was some he was an absolute maniac. He was more maniacal than. Or Kemet goes, definitely more maniacal than Anami over there.
Damn.
Really?
Notice that nobody ever told him her name.
The hell do you know who I am?
kidneys, divination, clairvoyance, omnipotence. My mind is of a god among men, and my wit is of the greatest intellect this side of Valhalla. I know everything about you. Your family, your scars, your pains, your love. I know everything about you. And I see great things in you. Great things.
Great and terrible.
No,
That's good.
great in
Nice.
scale. I see awe-inspiring things in all of your futures.
Yay!
What he said.
Even my family getting stuck on this Earth place.
It will inspire all. Not be good. Unless you heed my warning. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say to you. Your answer lies in Kavatan, the cradle of civilization. In that area is a place known as the Jewel of the Great. Is known as the Emerald of the Great Orient. Israel immediately picks up. Zardamesh. I lived there for years. And then Gizar goes, yes. Zardamesh. There you will find the objects of your salvation. And there you may stop or exacerbate the soulbound war. Silence. I know.
I mean, you gave us a lot to fucking think about.
A lot to think about. Nothing that the grandson of the Grand Wizard or Grand Sorcerer.
Oh, damn, it's the perfect opportunity during that silence to just drop a. Sorry.
You have the right to kill him. He just bounces out. No, you're gonna just. Hello, Earthlings.
There's more people in chat. Oh, the Moonwalkers fan. Hello, Earthling.
Maybe
Oh, and Pollito de Colores is back.
Hello,
I don't know what to
Earthlings.
do. Watch the stream, I guess. I mean, that's the only suggestion.
What? Ferniac literally he came along.
Berniak just dropped the juiciest fucking ass. Like,
Bro!
ripped.
Bro
ripped it.
pulled up. Bro pulled up. Got told his purpose in life and literally shitted on him.
He shit himself.
He shitted on him. Roll, no. Box of Doom. Roll to shit yourself.
Ferniac just went, my
Ferniac,
mustache has
I know,
steam, you
roll
get
to
my
shit
wild
himself.
steam.
Just doing it.
If he shits himself in my house, I don't
Things
know.
are going to go, bro.
My wand has steam. You get my Berniak steam. 7.
He does not.
He does not shit himself.
It was a 5 or lower, I would have said to you, do.
Dang it. Oh well. That's great.
The utilization of the box of doom for roll to shit yourself.
Our future, everybody.
Our future.
The future of humanity.
Maybe my next of kin getting stuck in the surf place won't be such a bad thing for them.
No, Earth is way better than that.
Not by much, but it's close. Better.
How much wild magic is there?
Can I make? I'm fucking with you. Well, they made an orange president.
That sounds more like idiocy and less this wild well, what's the fucking difference?
A citrus president. Oranges.
Bad. A felon.
I like oranges.
Was it orange at least white?
Very. Artificially so.
So what you're saying is it's expired.
He would not agree with that statement. But yes. Bro is about as expired as whatever he just ate.
Well,
To remove from your ass
well, at least I fixed the coat.
the Wario steam from the fucking abyss, bro. No. The dragon's breath from the abyss
Oh my god.
comes out from your ass and burns a hole right through the fucking robes of the Magi that you just got. Your robes of the Magi now have a hole from where you literally shit fire.
Should I roll to see if I actually like farted fire instead of thinking of shit?
Yeah, box of doom.
You're gonna ruin your robe.
Did you fart fire?
No, but like it should just be this hole like directly to his butt.
A noble usage for the box of doom. Truly a victory for the forces of justice. What do you think about this one?
16.
He dies.
He
does.
shoots fire from his
Shit.
ass.
Fire. It burns all.
Okay. I just fixed my coat. I'm not fixing that unless you pay me.
Do you have any more questions?
No, my brain's kind of full. I don't think I got any.
Can I take him with us?
No. No, we need him.
I can't have my grandpa?
We're in the middle of a meeting.
Damn. I wanted to learn more.
A meeting that you guys crashed.
Oh, sorry about that. We didn't know.
Of course you didn't know.
Hey,
I did. Of course. I know you didn't know. Kidneys on, divination on.
Well, I mean, I've got family here.
You know, or as
We're
I
family,
say,
but family.
And remember, it's not his house. It's my house. And I guess hers.
and I guess.
Does he even have a house?
I never asked.
It's like he's been missing for years, and we've never had any real estate passed down. We've had random knickknacks and shit passed down, but never any like ships, real estate, nothing.
And it's at this point a new challenger approaches.
Yay, more people to infiltrate Venon's house.
I
mean-
need the it's
I mean, he fucking. One day he came back and brought back whatever the fuck a United States of America is. It looks like currency, but this is definitely not our currency.
Certainly not.
Is there an Israf Terramar here? Man walks in. He's in
Is there an Israf Terramar in?
white.
You left your car. You left your lights
Left
on.
the lights on.
The owner of the white sedan.
You left your lights on.
You are now the 10th person to walk into my house.
And what jurisdiction do you have to know Israf?
My name is Ezekiel Wadsworth Lincoln. We go a long ways back. And Ezra comes up and just goes, Zeke, my boy, my lad. And they dap up, shake hands.
Ah.
And he goes, I actually needed something. He goes, so you got, I got your letter. And it seems things are pretty dire. Mr. Volkian, Lord Volkian, my condolences to your family. And also, as soon as I received your letter, I wrote a letter, sent it forthwith to Lord Master Rubenire. He has agreed to a grand council meeting of the Pirate Lords.
Didn't we rob Rubenire that one time?
Yeah, we kind of took the Book of Artifacts from him, but I think we are on even terms.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
And well, you left your lights. I'm trying to get the voice right. You left your lights on.
You left your lights on.
I got into contact with Ruben and I mean, as soon as you. Why do I sound like the point back? God. That's his voice now.
Yeah.
I sent him a letter and told him, yeah, we needed to talk, and also sent him a picture of a liger. The lion and the tiger combined. And he sent me back, God. Idiot. Whatever you want, gee.
There's another one of those fucking whatever the hell United States currency is on the floor.
Mine. Thank you.
Why does my grandpa keep bringing back fucking money that doesn't work here?
Also, you left your lights on. In the back, there you go.
We should really end the campaign so we know they
Well,
can
he goes, I'm called for a grand. He's accepted the bid for a grand council meeting of the Pirate Lords, and he wishes for you and everyone aboard your ship to attend. And as a token of respect for being able to get his book off of his flagship without him knowing for 4 weeks.
I thought we met up with him and we told him. And
Oh,
he
yeah, we
officially
did tell him.
signed it out.
Oh yeah, he did sign it out. Also,
So it's overdue.
it's overdue.
Ah,
He said,
shoot. That's not good.
he said, I'm waiving that bid because, he said he did a little bit of research on you, Frank, and he's granting you the title of honorary lord. Or
Lord.
of temporary lord.
Ah,
You will have a say, you will have a vote and a say in the council meeting of the Pirate Lords. You will carry one of the pieces of 8. You will carry your sword. You will stick your sword into the globe, and you will have a say.
Oh, great. Well, that sounds fantastic. Where do I sign up?
He's just not like this. He's just a bit confused.
Yeah, well, my family's only thieves. We're not lords, as far as I know.
He's got the spirit.
My condolences for the next 35 years.
Wait a minute. I'm awake again. Also, there isn't the requirements of a lord. One of them is that you own land. Because I own a castle.
So does he.
He? Yeah. He?
Yeah, my grandfather's castle.
Wait,
Inheritance.
Yours now?
Well,
what do
I
you
guess
mean?
it is. No one else is using
what do you
it.
mean? Hold on.
Estate will inheritance.
Scamson, what do you mean we own a castle?
Huh.
Yeah, in the future, in Germany. That doesn't
That
help
was
us
where
now.
Ferniac recognized the
Fuck.
statues of the wizards.
That was your.
Because Ferniac owned that land.
Ferniac did not know.
Technically, he owns that land
Yeah.
due to the inheritance grant, and he was granted it in his inheritance.
Yeah.
So he inherited the land, so therefore he's a lord.
So you own ruins.
Pretty much.
Counts as land. We can say what we consider it.
I mean, all my family owns is a mansion.
Where?
Well, kind of off the grid actually. It's just outside of Thrifton, but no one's actually mapped that island yet. How do you think?
Seek a lordship of the Pirate King. The location will be sent to you forthwith. Should be sent in a coded message. Signed with RRKH. Find that. You get that letter. That's from us.
Okay.
And then he steps back and vanishes.
How the hell did he know where I live?
Well, I mean, good thing he didn't know where I live, because no one knows that.
Well, sounds like you all have a place to be.
Let me explain. Well, he knows how you, because he lives in the city. He knows. Hey, big ass house. He saw them coming. He's like, oh, that's him. Follow him.
My home's uncharted.
But basically, this is set up quite a bit for the campaign. I think because you said that we were gonna have to go get some objects, fetch some objects for it.
Yeah,
For
and
a
I
purpose.
will take care of everything on that front. Don't you worry, I will.
But I set the plot in motion.
Yeah, you said stuff in motion.
I know of one thing of everything we have to find that he has, but there's one thing I have planned.
I mean, I didn't really anticipate this whole weird soul thing, or think of any of it.
That
Don't plan
leads
any of
in.
that.
So let me explain. That leads into the sequel.
It's gonna be a sequel thing.
That's a
Okay.
sequel thing. It's setting up for the sequel.
Alright.
They don't know about soul binding yet. Well, soul binding. That's also why she was able to use the wand, even though she doesn't have wand experience, a sorcerer
Oh, okay.
experience. That's also why you didn't know this. Furnick doesn't know this yet. He can use healing spells
Oh.
because
Of
he
course he
is
doesn't know
bound
that
yet.
to
Oh
her,
my-
but
I
he
just-
doesn't know that yet.
I just
They're
had a
bound
wild,
to each other.
I just had a wild idea.
Mhm.
Okay, I just remembered. So, like I said, where I live, it's uncharted. I don't remember actually ever like sailing there. Usually, whenever my parents sailed there, I would like just black out. But I remember them calling it like Ireland or something.
Ireland.
Yeah, like I said, it's not on any of the maps.
Well,
Like I said, every time we sailed back home, I remember just blacking out. And when I woke up, we were on the shore to our mansion.
By the way, and then eventually Hemed goes, no more questions? Good. We're out of his house. We're out of their house. Just gets completely, he just like turns and we get teleported out of his house to the boat, to our ship.
Vending was
Okay.
definitely done with them. Had
so
to be.
we're now suddenly on our ship.
Well,
We're on
convenient.
our ship. Everybody roll a wisdom save.
Also, what I did,
Oh,
something
shit,
I
already put my stuff
something
away.
I hinted but didn't say yet. There is something.
Okay.
There is something we need to claim for like the second half of this that I know how to claim he knows about. We have to go to the Volcan village at some point.
Mm-hmm. I will try and.
Now that we're in
17.
Yeah.
I'm not affected.
now that we have Thanksgiving weekend and I actually,
19.
Not affected.
Damn,
Evel's good.
Are we all gonna clear it?
13?
Yeah, you clear it.
Kennedy 8.
Oh, yeah.
Does not. Wait, what's his wisdom save?
He doesn't have one.
20.
20.
Brainiac, goddamn.
Anami.
Hey.
2. Kennedy and Anami are affected by something.
Kennedy and Anami.
I need to roll for Tarhoon.
Oh, Tarhoon's not done.
Oh, that's Scamson. Where the fuck is Tarhoon? There he is. Okay. He has no wisdom.
3. Wow.
Tarun.
Hello.
Hello.
So Tarun, Kennedy, and Anami roll a Constitution check.
Constitution.
Constitution save.
We'll have +4.
Where's 4? Constitution save.
Plus 4. Yeah, save.
Evil +1. 10, 11, so that'd be 11 on Evil. Kennedy +5 to Constitution save. 16 for Kennedy. Anami.
Tarun.
Anami
No,
+4.
it's just Kennedy and Anami.
Oh, Anami got 5 + 4.
Anami and Tarun. So as you get teleported, you throw up.
Great. Oh, that's just it.
Because of the mind, because it's like you get so disoriented, you just puke. Yeah. And so we end this session with a Dragonborn and an Ami puking their guts out over the board of the ship that we randomly appeared on after being told that Ferniac could bring forth the end of the fucking universe.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen next? Are we going to Kava 10? Or am I gonna die from withdrawals within the week and fucking, because I am in pain right now. Are we gonna die from withdrawal? Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball. Fuck everything. I don't give a fuck. Dragon
Amazing.
Ball don't give a fuck.
So, is the next session the meeting of the Pirate Lords?
No.
What? No, I thought it was, wasn't it?
Is it?
Don't we have to kind of
I thought we were
get
gonna
to the meeting
yes.
first?
Are we doing
You
the
know what? You know what? As I was trying to explain before the rolls, I literally have all of Thanksgiving weekend to figure it out. So I'm gonna plan the rest of the campaign this weekend, and we'll just follow whatever I come up with.
So you're
Do
planning,
that.
you're planning the rest of the entire story this week.
Yes, because we're ending. We're nearing the end of the semester, and things need to be wrapped up.
Because
Because
we have no clue if we're even going to be able to play next
Yeah.
year.
yeah.
I can play next year. I can.
What
It
days?
depends on what day.
Probably Monday and
I
Thursday.
cannot do
Also-
Mondays.
Yeah.
I could probably do Monday and Thursday.
Thursday?
I
Okay.
can't. Well, I can't do afternoon classes at all because I
Oh.
work Tuesday, Wednesday,
Oh,
and
yeah,
Friday
okay.
in the afternoons. So my afternoons will always be open
Alright.
on
I
Wednesdays.
think I
much the same
actually
for me.
can do Thursday for once.
If you can do Thursday,
Yeah,
then it
Thursday.
depends if John can do.
Wait,
If
let
we can
me
all
look
do
again.
Thursdays, we can
Okay.
just move campaign.
Let me
day
verify.
to
I'll look
Thursday.
at my schedule. Although my schedule's not finalized, but as of now, I don't believe I have evening classes on Tuesday.
Our last resort is really early in the morning on weekends. It has to be early in the morning on weekends because you have work on weekends.
Yeah.
Just a
We could
moment.
do it.
Also, did you all get the hinting I was doing there for Strauss War?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
heard
that was
like
cool.
tying
Yeah.
things into Earth.
You're tying things into Earth. I noticed. That's why I was playing along like that. It's a terrible fucking.
Also,
book.
what was about the Anami and Kappa 10 thing? Because she's not. I'm not using her in that story. For my second
my
character.
Anami and the Kavaten, she just doesn't have to worry about it.
All right, because because Anami's in this, and I don't want to reuse.
Well,
characters.
because Al had this idea of like we'd have to collect these objects for some reason.
Mhm.
I sort of thought, well, how about the reason is to try to avoid what happens in the sequel, but it turns out we don't. You know, it doesn't avoid what happens in the sequel.
Mhm.
So it ends up that it doesn't really change anything anyway. So you still get your collect the objects story, and I get some build up to the sequel,
Mhm.
and nothing really gets damaged. So I
Okay.
thought, why not just fucking throw that out there and have some fun with it? And if
That's
it
fine.
doesn't work,
Yeah,
it doesn't
it doesn't
work, and we
work.
just we'll retcon it.
Okay.
But also I like the idea of, because if you don't know, the sequel's called The Soulbound War.
Mhm.
Well, Legends of Maltea, The Soulbound War. It all takes place in Kava 10.
Okay.
Which is why we were gonna go to Kava 10 to that place and get these artifacts, these objects.
We're still streaming, by the way.
You're still
Yeah, I know.
Okay, it looks like for now
Oh,
I
I'll
have
have to stream
Thursday evenings free.
I hope it
Okay.
stays that way, because if it stays that way, we
Well,
might be able to
I
actually
hope
move
The
it.
so.
artifacts aren't going to
Because
be found in.
If not, I'm gonna have an evening class like 4 days out of the week, which would suck. So
Oh, it would suck.
I
Oh,
really
God.
think it'll stay this way.
Okay, good.
Go ahead.
The artifacts, or whatever else we need, is not going to be found in one place.
That's
to
true.
be found all across the both continents.
And let's just
because we have a lot
three.
more to explore.
And let's
All
just
three.
say in the Vulcan village, it's not an artifact you're looking for per se.
No, it's bodies. It's all that exists there now.
Also, here's what I
We'll
did.
figure it
We
out.
have Earth,
Bodies and rubble.
we potentially have Earth open up to us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah yes, let's go find the artifact of corn in Ohio.
Artifact of corn.
In Nebraska.
Yeah.
I
and
mean,
from the corn state.
right
Let's
now
go from-
Strauss knows about Ireland,
Mhm.
which means we have Europe.
And Yugoslavia.
Yeah. Although this is it's like before like 1899.
Well, who has George, by the way? Because I know I wanted him to be the one
think I
who
have.
tells us about what
I
we
think
need to
Genvia.
find.
I think I have.
Genvia? Okay.
Because
We'll need him.
He never said what the objects were.
Yeah.
Giving you the opportunity to have George
Yeah.
explain
So
it.
George will know.
Because
Can
Rush-
you-
George knows a lot more than he
lets on.
Than he lets on.
And we just need to, for
Yeah.
once, not beat him up or
Yeah.
knock him out.
Yeah.
Talk.
what I was setting up is
Alright, hang on, I'm gonna end this
Stefan
stream real
Otto
quick.
Strauss is the grandfather to the first Sean Oliver Strauss,
Oh yeah.
who is the Strauss that starts the whole my whole story on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
John needs to do a D&D campaign with involving this legacy just so I can do one thing. D&D Rolando.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. So, bye.